Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. Thank you for joining me on this live, whether you are here with me now or if you are joining on the replay. What we're going to be doing today is swatching some palettes. They are not going to be new palettes. Well, one of them is a new palette. It is the Smolder palette from Cosmic Beauty, or as you might know them as Cosmic Brushes. And I've got another Cosmic Brushes palette. It is the Lovers palette. And then I have a Dede Signature palette, which I think was their, it's called Fearless Holiday, which I think was their holiday palette from last year. I wanted to try a palette from Dede's Signature, and this is the one I just decided to get. So we have that palette. So what we're going to do, what we usually start off doing in these lives is I'm just going to take my makeup off so we can wait for some people to show up. So these lives go anywhere from between half an hour to an hour long. And I usually start by just taking off my makeup and waiting for the usual suspects to show up. Sometimes, on rare occasions, nobody shows up, and that's okay. I'll still do the swatches. I had a regular Monday. Nothing too nothing too crazy or bad about it. Just a regular Monday going on. If you're watching on the replay and you want to catch my live, I usually do a lives on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central. That's 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Mountain Time. Just making sure I get all that's off. Hey David, welcome in. How has your Monday been? Hey Joe, how are you? How has your Monday been? My day has been pretty uneventful. I am hurting and poor Jason had to take off. He has an allergic reaction to something and his eyes swollen shut. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I sure hope things get better. Well, we are just going to be swatching some palettes today. I'm just doing my normal skincare routine. It'll get better. It always does, yes. Sorry if my camera's acting wonky. It always does on StreamYard. I haven't seen Shelly around lately either. Oh, okay. Super late. I'm sleeping. She's going to bed super late. Gotcha. Okay, thank you, Joe. Thanks for texting her. Well, tomorrow I am going to try to secure tickets. I know me going to go to a concert, and not just any concert. It is going to be to see the Backstreet Boys in Las Vegas at the Sphere. And I'm part of the Backstreet Boys fan club, so we get super early access to the tickets. Hey, Aria. We'll get early access to the tickets. I got my money in order. I got my code ready. Once I get the ticket, I'll just have to figure out how to get to Las Vegas and where to stay. But first, I gotta secure the ticket. I'm trying to get the ticket for January 3rd. How you doing, Aria? I'm just cleaning off my swatching arm. You doing okay? That's good. Okay, let's put on some lip balm. Okay, and get out some wipes for doing the swatching with. Anybody have any exciting news? Hey, Shelly. There's Shelly right there. Shelly, I have some fun, colorful palettes to show you. First, I'm going to swatch this Fearless Holiday eyeshadow palette by Dede Signature. So it's an actual eyeshadow palette. It's not a pressed pigment palette. So there's no pressed pigments in it. Well, let me show you. Is that colorful enough? Come on, focus. I'm going to swatch this. This was, I believe, their holiday. This is my first palette from Dede Signature. So I wanted to get Jennifer must be sick. I wanted to get something seasonal. So I got this palette. I think this was last year's seasonal palette. Here we have Sprinkles, Pumpkin Patch, Cinnamon Toast, and Cosmos. Oh. Like I said, these are not pressed pigments. What, no neutrals? Well, I might have some neutrals for you. At two other palettes, you might consider them to be neutrals. Well, we'll see. I have the Cosmic Beauty Smolder palette. Then we have Pansy, Chai Latte, Unusual, and Winter Sparks. You know I couldn't lie. Oh my gosh. That's hard to believe that's not a pressed pigment. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Those swatch beautifully. Oh, I can't wait to use this palette. Then we have Cold Weather, Dark Winter, Woody Autumn, and Saddle. There are some neutrals in here. Oops, that one kind of went wonky. Oh, that's a pretty duochrome there. Damn neutrals always have to rear their neutral heads. Okay, and then we have fun-filled, forest hues, cypress tree, and cacao. So this one is fun-filled. Oh, I love a grungy green. Forest hue, then cypress trees, and then cacao, which is a dark brown. Oh, and then we've got a nice red. This is a 16. Yeah, 4 and 4, 16. I don't have to do math much these days, but I can still do a little bit of basic math. Then we have holiday flavor, festive, soft fizz, and fireplace. So there's that red. And that is a beautiful red. That was holiday flavor. This is, oh my gosh, festive. Then we have just a light color called soft phase. You were told there would be math? No math here. Only girl math. Then fireplace. And oh my gosh, this that grungy green is everything. So incorrect math. No, just math. Just the kind of math that makes sense to only girls. Girl math is the only math. Hold on, I got some spam coming in. Okay, I took care of that. You know, you wouldn't understand it. Beauty math. Yeah, that's what we call it. Beauty math. Okay, so isn't that gorgeous? I might have to do a 5 looks, 1 palette with this one. I almost don't want to wipe off the swatches. But we have to move on to another palette. It definitely has potential. Okay, loving that. Loving that. I'm gonna try that out, and maybe we'll have to see if Dede's Signature. You said they're a good brand, Joan? We'll have to check it out. Swatch is really nice. Okay, then we have from Cosmic Beauty, or it's upside down, Cosmic Beauty or Cosmic Brushes, we have the Lovers palette. So it looks like this. So that's really pretty too. It's a nice cool toned palette. I've had this one for a while. I just haven't, well, I haven't had it that long, but I've had it for a little bit. And it is a 20 pan palette. And we're going to swatch that one. We have, okay, they're in rows of 4. That makes it easy for me. We have Connection, Unconditional, Promise, and Trust. So this is the Lovers palette by Cosmic Brushes, Cosmic Beauty. And if you want to buy anything from them, you might want to do it now or wait, or you'll have to wait because they are suspending sales to the US. They're a UK brand. They are a UK brand, and because of tariffs, they are suspending sales to the US until they can figure out pricing and stuff like that. So they're suspending sales on the 22nd. And I don't know for how long. Okay, then we have Attraction, Choices, Devoted, and Communication. So the shimmers are everything. A nice duochrome there. I'm not in love with their pastels. That's the one thing I will say about this brand. I'm not in love with their pastels. Yeah, I like the shimmers. Then we've got 4 mattes here. We've got Self-Love, Harmony, Mutual, which is a matte with shimmers, and then Partnership. So Self-Love, Harmony, which is the deep eggplant type color. Mutual, and then the deep teal color called Partnership. Yeah. This brand, I just love their shimmers. Did I say that already? And they managed to keep costs low. Shipping to the US, I don't know if that's going to change with the tariffs or not, but shipping is kind of expensive. but they managed to keep the prices on their palettes low. We've got faithful, affection, truth, and values. Oh, that's pretty. This one is kind of light. Oh my gosh. You know what palette I want to get? I think Jennifer loves the shimmers. I think so. You know what I want to get is that Blend Bunny Ellis Atlantis. The one that's just the shimmers. That's what I want to get next, but I don't. I'm probably not going to be buying anything anytime soon. Oh yeah. Then we have Soulmate, Companion, Commitment, which I think is a black, and then Loyal. Sure you. Oh, it will be mine eventually, as long as it doesn't sell out completely. Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. These little puffs of color from the. I can't even say it. I got these. I'm speechless. Exactly, Joe. That's what I'm talking about. I can barely swatch. Some of these colors will barely swatch, but look at that black. Look at that black. You can do this for black, but you can't do that for your. Oh. It is amazing. Would you put that black? You try to mix that black with that? What's going to happen? Anyway. I think I lost some people. I'm sorry if I ran some people away. The audacity, exactly. Black has taken over. You can't mix that black with this pathetic little pastel. Okay, I gotta take that away before I get mad. Before I start to get mad. Yeah, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that thumbs up button. You can't give me a block like that and not give me party pastels. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, they did. And here we are. Okay. We're just going to put you over here. And we are going to test that. I know. It swatches don't tell the whole story. We will test that. We will test that sometime. Okay. Moving on. I have the Cosmic Beauty Smolder palette. This is the more neutral palette shade that I was talking about. Yes. They don't tell the whole story, but still. This is the Smolder palette. And here comes your nightmare. Oh, Shelly. What's this? Going back to sleep now. I bought the latest Trend Moon box. I bought the Smolder palette also, Jennifer. You've not yet received it. Okay. No, Shelly, stay. Stay. Okay. At least it's not like an all brown palette or something, Shelly. There is like a couple of pastels in here. They just can't stop. They can't stop making pastels. We have Swoon, Shy, Intimate, and Flushed. I love this color. I used this color the other day. I have used this palette once. Love this color. This is kind of like a lid shade if you're of the Caucasian persuasion. Pastels can get crocs. Okay. Then we have Embers, Kindle, Allure, and Slow Burn. So we have Embers, Kindle, Allure, and Slow Burn. Today I look crazy. I'd say the comparison of a troll doll would be accurate. Oh, Joe. These are a little harder pressed than I would say their normal palettes are. A beautiful troll doll, that's for sure. Then we have Charmed, sultry. Okay, now we're getting into some deeper shades. Then we have smolder and ashes. Hey, it's just Jill. Hey, thank you for subscribing. How are you doing today? We're just swatching. We're just doing some swatching. Then we have sensual, magnetism. Great. Great. Spontaneous and ignite. We have those colors. So some gray colors and blue gray. Sensual, magnetism, spontaneous, and ignite. Oh, I love that ignite. Oh yeah, I'm swatching the smolder palette. Thank you. Yes, very nice, cool tones. I have a short where I did a look using this palette, but I haven't like officially tried out this palette. Okay, looks like we've got another block here, guys. Okay, we've got charisma. We've got perfect match. And we've got chemistry. Okay, that black, that black isn't as pigmented as the other black was. Let me get that lover's palette out and get commitment. Okay, look at the difference between those two blacks. This one is so much darker and pigmented than this black. That is interesting. That is very, very interesting. That palette that I just swatched from was from the same brand. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one up there because I'm gonna use that one on Friday. I'm gonna use that palette on Friday when I do a get ready with me for work and make a nice cool toned look. So, what was everybody's favorite palette? I'm looking forward to that Dede Signature palette. So here is that palette. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why that one had to be. Yeah, the first one, the Dede Signature palette. I don't know why that one had to be that pigmented because the palette was so light. Why that dark black had to be so dark. But I don't know. Okay, well, I'll get around to using all these palettes at some point. Everybody be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Thumbs up button for me, please. Consider subscribing if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. I do lives on Mondays at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific. And yeah. I haven't been like doing makeup stuff lately when I come on here. I do makeup stuff, but like putting on makeup and stuff, I've kind of stopped doing that. I kind of like just doing like skincare or yeah, do all the YouTube things. I remember it took me a long time to get into blacks. Now, if it's a black, I want it to be dark. Yeah, I use blacks mainly to darken up to darken up other colors. So if it's like a mainly pastel palette, like the Lovers palette was, I was expecting the black to be kind of light, a light black, not such a dark black. So it just really surprised me that it was so dark. Yeah, we know, Shelley. We know you love blacks. I just like to use blacks to, if I'm not using it specifically to make a black look, I'm using it to deepen up to add dimension to my look. So yeah, I haven't been like coming on and doing like my makeup anymore, but I will do like skincare, do swatching, do just talking about makeup. Yeah. Yeah, when I use blacks, I do my eyes first in case of fallout. Yeah. So yeah, you do the same. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off. I usually am on here for between 30 minutes to an hour. And we just chit chat. Just the girls and David. So feel free to join us on Mondays, Jill. And we can all chit chat and just talk about makeup and stuff. We're so glad that you found it. We're so glad that you came and joined us here too, Jill. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, Shelly, no more neutrals. Sure thing, Shelly. No more neutrals. Okay, thank you, Jill. No more neutrals. It's starting to get into, I don't know. I use like it's getting into late summer, into fall, into the holiday season. I know it's still August, but it'll be more fun to use colors as the year progresses on. Okay. All right, everybody have a good evening. Thank you for joining me, and I will see y'all in the next video. Okay. Do all the YouTube things. Okay. Goodbye. Have a good evening.